Alright, last time we were playing Hellblade, I got past a really hard part. And I got past a really hard boss, and then I died on a bridge. Now I have no muscle memory for the game. So I'm going to try really hard not to die because I'm afraid they've warned me that if I game over too many times that it's literally game over and I have to start the save over. I can't get out of that because of the auto-saving and the way that the game naturally scales the difficulty. So we're going to open a session with a really hard fight and then hopefully get back into the walking simulator part of the game. This game messes with me. I was comparing it earlier in Discord to like Requiem for a Dream. It drains me. It's really good. I can see why it's so acclaimed. But I get pretty immersed in it. Alright, let me review the buttons. F is fast strike, X is fast strike, Y is heavy strike, B is melee, right bumper is block, A is evade. Approaching our confrontation. Shit, not a good start. Not a good start at all. Got the slow time thing at least, so that's nice. This guy's hard. Trying to anticipate his moves, scary psychosis voices. Some of these guys continue to move at full speed even when I'm slowed down, which is frustrating. I don't think this guy does. Shit. No, get away! Battle on the motor, they said. That guy looked like he was able to continue moving at full speed. Spooky guy, I think I need to be in time slow mode to fight at all. I think if I attack him, it charges my meter faster, though. No! Kill the annoying shadow guy! They added at this stage of the game. Oh god. Behind you. I wish this was a bigger bridge. That would be great. I think the other guy attacks me more readily when time is slowed down, the one that can move normally. Thank you, good voices. At least you can't fall off, yeah, no kidding. I need to make it so I'm not surrounded. Shit. No, don't die! Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up! I see him behind me. No, no, this is bad. Not two in a row. Oh god. I'm in trouble. Oh man. Oh, I'm stressed out. handled this guy pretty well last time. I don't know if I'm gonna get as good of luck this time. Thank you. Kill the fast one as fast as you can while you've got him stun locked. Shit. No! Don't get stuck in between them! That's what got you killed last time. Thank you for the behind you notice. Shit. Oh, that stun was really bad. Don't like it.
She's injured. She can still do it.
Get behind it. I think I knocked one off the bridge there. Thank you, voices.
It's nearly over.
Should turn on the heart rate monitor. That freaked me out pretty bad.
What an easy win!
It was much harder than there's this hell part that had just tons and tons and tons of enemies. Hold on, I need to put on this thing in case it gets worse. SPO2 assistant real time, that's you.
We die too. Do we die too? We die too. I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die. I don't want to die. Senua, stop. Turn back. Stop. Stop her. Why is she going? Stop. Senua, stop. What happens to us? Stop her. Why won't she stop? To die, she won't stop. 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 I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
If it's a 720p game, I put it down there. It's 480p, I put it in the chat.
Please stop. 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 You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
Whew.
They are afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
As creepy as this is gonna be, hella. Yeah, it is hella.
That doesn't make them real.
Or it could be a reflection of me.
She's getting closer. No.
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
Like that's entirely in the right speaker. Highly recommend headphones for this game if you ever play it.
Turn back. It's too dangerous.
It's not like the old stories, is it? noble warrior facing evil and
Sounds like
search
my
of
mom's
victory and
voice.
honor. Clear dividing lines. No.
It's the witness.
Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Creepy. That's dark. Basically burned as a witch, I think.
Turn away, Senua! Turn away, Senua!
Do you see it, Senua?
That guy looks exactly what he sounds like. Once you see him back there, you know who he is right away.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore.
God, face is so freaky
Gods
looking.
have saved your mother.
I don't think that's rendered either. I think that's just a guy in makeup.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You
So
understand?
like one of the priests is one of the people. As we guess we don't know what Senua's people's religion was up till now. We know that she's exploring Norse mythology, but she herself is not Norse.
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created
The
this
gods.
darkness. You created this darkness so you could hide behind it.
Oh, this is super Silent Hill like.
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
Still only in the right speaker.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
This is so freaky.
Gods, you prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You
This would be a
tortured
battle
her.
arena here, right?
You
Oh
killed her.
god, can we not do that?
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that
God.
still haunts you.
God, can that not be?
It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
Let's get into her head.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me.
This is... Oh, I'm getting chills from this sequence. This is really cool. Just don't fuck it up now. What you're doing right now is fucking it up. Stop that. Thank you, voices. Good looking out as always. Yeah, this is fantastic.
Watch out.
Oh yeah, I'm getting pretty hardcore frisson from this song and this sequence, the way it's all built up to this so far. Oof, ouch. Big guy spawning in and whacking me does not feel good. Shit. Thank you, voices. To get my time stop token filled up again. Pretty close, I think. You gotta remember that guy does 2 attacks. It looks like he's only gonna do the one when he jumps at me. I have a feeling I might have infinite revives in this fight, but I don't want to toy with it, you know? This is pretty similar in intensity to the earlier fight. I really like that there are sometimes environmental things that are guaranteed to hit you, like him breathing on you, and you think like, oh man, I bet I could have dodged that. And then you see the gunk crawl up your arm and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna game over, but it was actually scripted to happen that way.
And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god!
Sword that can kill a god. Do you really think these perspective puzzles are cool from a ludonarrative synergy concept?
Look at you. Run forward. Backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself.
You still believe it is a lie? The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed.
She's just sick. She's not cursed.
I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is a lie? How you saved him?
I think the way it alternates between walking simulator with simple puzzles and kind of brutal, almost Souls-like combat, especially with the whole game over could be permanent thing.
Hold on.
I feel like there's trickery going on, and I don't want to know about any trickery until we beat the game. But I feel like there's some trickery, and that it's not as dire as it seems to be. Like, I think your number of allowable game overs resets occasionally, because I've seen her arm be less black at certain points of the game. And I think there are certain ones that are scripted to happen. But it's so cool that you don't know, and I feel like that really makes the game work, at least for me. This game achieves the, oh, we're fighting all the bosses now. That's cool. Boss Rush, classic. For a game that's not a classic video game in a lot of ways, what a neat way to wrap it. Shit, I tried to dodge there. Full body whack session gone wrong is hella. I need to get better at dodging the jump attack from this thing. I think I learned it in the original fight. Oh god, Garm again. Oof. Insta-whack from Garm. Garm and Cert.
Watch out. Watch out.
Tried. Oh, it just keeps transforming. That's so cool. Thanks, voices. No. Yeah, I love her in the background. It in the background. Garm is so nasty. I had meter to freeze time this whole time. I fucking have. Son of a bitch. I didn't even see that it was full. And now I'm getting hit during my slow time. And I lost all of it, son of a bitch. Alright. More cert mode. Oh, they can both switch between different forms. Golly. Cert's a lot easier than, I forget the crow boss. The illusion one, right? One hell of a fight. Valraven. That's right, thanks. I'm digging this a lot. Since my slow time lasts less time against them. Thank God for iframes.
Trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Oh, he's shrinking as I get closer to him. That's cool.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me. Come on.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of your battle. Let go of redemption.
I really like that she's got this kind of like creepy androgynous form, the boss here.
Anyone else?
She's mental illness brought on by treating mental illness as demon possession and curses. No. Oh shit. Absolutely not. Half her body's rotted. I feel like the whole androgynous thing is just Senua like projecting the image of the priest onto her. I don't think hell is supposed to be. Shoot! Ow! Come on. Androgynous, right? Oof.
Let go of Dillion.
No, get up.
Go off your battle. Killing yourself.
I will not let go, which I think is the point of this section. Keep getting back up each time you fall. Well, I mean, they're definitely like overlaying a very like deep masculine priest voice over Hela. Like, I think the goal is androgynous. I'm just curious what if that's Norse mythology or if that's Senua, because I think it's Senua. So everybody's a beautiful woman, one side's a rotting corpse. Kill a big guy during time stop. Thank you, voices. Good looking out as always.
Behind you. Watch out.
Get
Let
up.
go, Senua. Let go of your battle.
Oof. I think there may have been an unlimited number of enemies in that, and the scaling difficulty may have been getting harder and harder over time. Yeah, I kind of get that sense. Yeah, now she looks significantly less androgynous. Yeah. Then in the far distance and at the start of the fight, it looks like they were like doing the layering thing with the priest's face over hers. I really like that. I think that was they were intentionally messing with the player in that respect. Yeah, bad day. Be okay, Senua.
You're alive.
I need to download that song or rip it off for D&D or something. That was crazy.
And you never took him from me, did you?
I guess she's never opened the bag.
And I can't save Dillion.
That's true. I think he is really dead, and she needs to get over this idea. Easier said than done, though. There is no therapy in her time. Just fighting shadow garms and... Alright, she's finally rated triple cray.
You want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar!
Turn it up.
You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me.
You might have louder peaks from the game volume than we normally get, but I think it's worth it.
I know you have him.
She pregnant? Is that what they're going for?
That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok.
Putting the player POV in Hela here is pretty cool. Yeah, I have to go back and watch the VOD, but I think they've definitely changed the shape of her form as you approach her in the fight and then into this cutscene. Just hang on the dread, yeah. This game is very distressing to me. I like it a lot. Glad we played it. It's probably good it was sub-block over several months and not all in one marathon session.
You will have to kill me. Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. And you will have no power over me.
I really wonder if they're going to go the pregnancy route. She was holding the skull to
I
her
learned the
head.
hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua.
This is so cool.
Because a life without loss
The way this shot is arranged.
is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only
Thanks,
then
Serp.
can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Wow. Oh, I love all the rune carvings on her flesh. The depiction of her is incredible. I love it. And
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture.
yeah,
Every day. a
especially
new
the way she's
story.
holding the head, right?
We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Goodbye, my love.
That was really cool. Scene of dropping the head, moving on.
The leaves and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Dude, if it just cuts to black here, that would be perfect. It's okay if it keeps going, but I would be so satisfied if that's just the end.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rot. The darkness is back. The darkness is
Sorry.
Wait. What is it? It feels. It's different. It feels. It's okay. Is it okay?
This is where my story once began.
It's different.
And so it has to end here,
It's changed.
because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
I know it's hard to tell how
That was fucking great. Man,
hoping what you need
this game was really, really good. Thanks to Sailor Dan for throwing it on subblock for so long to finish it.
you to change.
I enjoyed it very much. Great combination of visuals, sound, story.
The feeling sometimes
I guess there's one stressful part because of not completely grasping the mechanics. I guess at this point, now that we've beaten it, does anyone know how the death mechanic works? Is it lying? Can you actually die enough times that it forces you to lose your save?
please don't cry now.
It is? Nice. I feel like that was one of the core conceits, that it tells you that that's true to freak you out. And I started to suspect that a couple sessions ago, but I wanted to be careful overly speculating on it because I didn't want anyone in chat to confirm or deny it.
Birdie, you are not a graceful kitty.
Because that's part of it. You let yourself believe that it's true, and it's only in the final battle that they reveal, no, that's been a lie the whole time. I believed it.
Being like you are, well, this is something else.
What game was this?
Hellblade.
Hellblade?
Yeah, the game with the Viking gods and the woman with the...
Ah, with the cool dreads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the mental illness.
Hey everyone!
So we
Sounds
played
like this was a really great game.
6 hours and 13 minutes, and
That's a lot of sub-block.
and never,
dedication.
no one has ever hinted that it wasn't real. Like, I was worried we might even have just a walk-in that said, you don't actually have to worry about it, dude.
But the voices weren't real.
No. The game tells you at the beginning of the game that if you die enough times, it's permanently game over and you lose your save. That's not true.
Yeah, I remember
Were you being stressed out about that?
I was stressed out about
like,
the day.
She all turned black and you're like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, sir. That's... Not knowing made that game work mechanically. Like, because part of the whole theme is the mental illness and being deceived.
Yeah.
So... I wanted to talk about it a lot, but I didn't want even someone on a hit to say anything that might point me in the direction. And no one did for 6 hours.
Yeah.
So
Good job, stream.
Yeah.
Way to be.
No one did over like a year and a half of playing this game over many Sailor Dan subblocks. So yeah, this is a great song. I really like that final boss song. I need to try to download it after it. Excellent game.
Saxophone and cowbell.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Marty.
Do you think the light will beat the darkness? No. I think the darkness will beat the light.
Somebody did a perfect trigger for it in game. Like somebody was talking about the light and the darkness, and Serp was like, exclamation point dark. No, I'm not going to do it right now because it was a really intense emotional scene. I was totally immersed. I appreciate you waiting until the credits. Now there's cats and Andrea Chaos and...
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but it's such a cool song and we're ruining it.
No, it's fine. She's in time in the real world, just not in Twitch world where there's a delay on the microphone. Some people spend a lot of time on the yeah, because the final sequence, you're supposed to die. So how does it actually track? Do you secretly have a number of lives? I think you're actually invincible throughout the entire first 2 sections. Like when she realizes the whole thing's been a lie, there's one where it's just a fight against a bunch of normal enemies. I think you're really invincible through that. I think you're really invincible through the 2 bosses where you fight the Garm, Valraven, and Cert over and over. Okay.
I thought you were going to say Garm guards.
Darmed guards? Runkalunka Dunkity Darm guards. Gets harder and harder. Your voices start telling you to give up and that you can't win.
Ooh.
I was starting to think that. I was wondering if it was going to be a thing where I had to keep mashing the button or if I had to let her stay down. But I survived in it for quite a bit. I like that that's how you win. You win by dying at the end. Because the whole game has been building up to telling you you can't die. And my favorite thing that this game does, I think, is that there are sequences that are scripted that give you the black shit that climbs up your arm, but you don't know that they're scripted when they happen. So it gives you this, like, did I make a mistake? Could I have avoided that? If you'd like to find more about psychosis. Yeah, very Crisis Core-like. Those are the only 2 games I've seen pull that off so well. And this one did it without it being in the back of your mind that that was going to necessarily be the way it wrapped. But her dropping the skull at the end, that's just basically a perfect ending. What an incredible game. Like a Finnish pop rock song. Dark and heavy and sad. Makes you strong. It's a good way to describe it. Cool. Well, I'll give some time back to Sailor Dan for his next subblock. Thanks, everybody. I'll let you guys know what's coming up next.